What's up, guys? My name is Diva, and for those who don't know me, I'm an aspiring dubstep producer. And today is video one of my series of making songs until I get good at making songs. So this one's already finished. I thought this one would be a good one to go over, just because I haven't released it. My idea for the series is that maybe I'll film as I'm making songs, but I don't know yet because I don't really like filming myself when I'm focused on something, but we'll see. So this one today, though, I'm just gonna go over the song. So a little bit of backstory about this song. I started it maybe late May. I know this says June, but I do this just to find the like updated, newer versions, basically. Because if I just put Move Your Feet, I'm gonna get them confused, like when I make changes and stuff, especially when I'm exporting it to listen to it in my car, on my phone. I know I could just replace it, but um, for some reason I like to have the previous one just to kind of see if I made a change and I didn't like it how it was before. I know there's a setting you can do on Ableton to see that, but I don't know how to do that, so we just do this. And a little bit more backstory on this song. I hated it. Like I was making it and then I hated it for a little bit. I had to stop listening to it, stop making changes to it because I think it was just from hearing it over and over and over again and I just got tired of it. So I did take a little bit of a break, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I took away from the song and then I came back to it. I also kind of redid it. Not fully redid it, but the original stems were from a YouTube to MP3. See this here, and I pulled it from a lyric video, so the music quality wasn't the greatest. So I ended up buying the song on iTunes and pretty much redoing um, all the stems. So it wasn't too hard. Okay, so the song is in 135. I originally had an automated BPM, which is not very common, I've been told, but it did work. It was just kind of after the drop, because I had it 135, it went up to 140, and then for the second verse, it dropped back down to 135, and I just felt like with that sudden BPM change, it just sounded like not smooth. Um, Whatever the word for that would be. It just didn't sound smooth. So yeah, I just put it all in 135 and it sounds a lot better. So I think the original song is in C major. But for some reason I can't get this to change. Like I'll change it and sometimes it stays, but it always changes back to C major. I have to do a little bit of troubleshooting to figure out why that keeps doing that, but yeah, so I think the original song was in C major anyways, so we just stick with it. So for the intro of the song, I think I just kind of kept it as is. We can listen to the intro real quick. Okay, and then as you hear for the build, I have that dun 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 dun. So I basically kind of got the idea from listening to the stems over and over again. I was like, oh, that would flow smooth. So that was the story behind that. And then I did the original drums. I think I sped them up at the build. There's a drum loop, hat loop. I think these are snares. Yeah. What is this? I think these are original drums. I'm not sure why I put those in there again. I'm sure I had some reasoning, but and then what is this? And then these are kicks. So here are what the drums sound like by themselves. Oh, I don't know if I grouped them. Here, we'll do this. So yeah, those are the drums. And then I have the, yeah, I think that's like in the original part of the song. I think that ding that's with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the original song too. Um, I think, oh, okay, I see. It's in the drums. I was looking for like the melody stem. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, that was just the
Yeah.
build. Oh, so yeah, that was just the build. We can look at the FX I have. It's just gonna be like risers and stuff. Shout out Avant. Really love their samples, as you can tell. So yeah, I just used some risers. And then the Webtronics, that's also a good sample pack as well. Okay, so here's the fake out. All right, so for the fake out, we have the original drums. I have that little psych. I think I got that off YouTube. I got these little, it's like a snare loop. We can listen to it real quick. And then I have the original song. I think I put a washout on it. Yeah, so I put a washout on it. And then I have these little FX. So I always like to give credit where credit's due. Um, my mentor put those in there, so I just kept them. So yeah, he did those. All right, so let's get into the drop. So for the drums, I think I originally had just like a drum loop, and then I eventually changed it because I just wanted to. So we'll listen to that. I think I did kind of like hip hop hats, and then I put this hi-hat loop. I'm pretty sure these, yeah, these are kicks. These are snares, you know, your basic kind of drum pattern. And then I have this really cool fill. I really like this fill. So I think it sounds really good with the drums. So I will play the drums by themselves. Oh, shoot. So yeah, little basic drum pattern. All right, so let's get into the basses. So I have these little vocals. I think it's just like the oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So and then I think this one is like we're going downtown. Actually, I kind of like this part. So I took out the O, so I think it sounds like pretty smooth.
We're going downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty smooth. Okay, so now time to get into the basses, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I use samples. Don't come for me. Um, So we'll hear the first layer of the first part of the drop, and this little beat is the original. What I did to find that was I looked up a piano tutorial and I just followed that. So that's how I got it. All right, so this is just a sample. Let me unfreeze it. Let's see. Yeah, so this is just a sample. I don't think I changed anything. Let's see who it's from. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this is the Avant 140 um, Serum preset pack. But don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Once again, shout out Avant. I pretty much have like all of their samples. Okay, and then here is another layer. All right, and then we'll see what I did. So I kept the original sample. I think the only thing I did was raise the octave. And then what else? And then I have a sub bass. I think it's just a basic sub bass. Yeah, so I got this from the Avant Calcium pack. I watched his tutorial. Shout out to that one. That was the first ever dubstep course I ever bought, and I was so excited. But I was in FL Studio at the time, so it was like really hard to follow it at that level I was at. I was like only 3 or 4 months in. So, but yeah, I use the sub pretty much for any time I use a sub. I have a regular sub bass somewhere in there, but yeah, I just used this one because I think it's just a lot more cleaner, a lot louder. I don't think he added much to it, but it's a nice clean sub bass, so I just use it. Um, all right, here's another layer. Listen to it. Okay, we'll see what this one is. Okay, so for this one, I literally I looked up a sound design tutorial and I copied it. So I guess you could say that was technically a sample as well because I just copied it. So that's another layer, and then here's another layer. And we'll see what that one is. Oh, crap. To be honest, I have no idea what this is. This is one of my saves, so it must have been from like a tutorial video or something. I don't even remember adding this, so, but I guess I did. So here is what all of that sounds like together. Okay, so here is the B part of my drop. So like I said, I like to give credit where credit's due. I did have my mentor help me with this a little bit. He kind of changed this a little bit, but obviously I didn't want to just use what he did. So I did change the LFO, I changed the rate, and then I changed the filter. And then I did keep what he did right here. So that was really the only thing that changed. And then same thing, I have a sub bass that follows that. And then it does the same thing. And then for this one, let's see. So yeah, this one's a sample as well. Let's see which one this one's from. So yeah, this is the Avant Wook sample pack. So I'm literally telling you guys, like I have all of their sample packs. I keep noticing that I'm like sitting like a shrimp. I keep having to like fix my posture. Okay, so yeah, same thing. The sample, and then I put a sub bass. And then for the effects, I just have impacts. This one I really like. I discovered this while I was making the song, and I really love this sweep up. I think I used it again in the song just because I really liked it. So I'll show you guys. I thought that was super cool. So yeah, I really like that. So we can listen to the drop all together. Okay. So for the second verse, I think I just used same thing as the beginning, except I used obviously the second verse in the song. But I think the beat with the second verse of the song was really quiet. This is it. So it didn't sound full enough, so I added the beat from the bridge of the song in here to kind of give it more sound.
Don't stop the beat. Can't control my feet. People in the street. Come on, everybody, and move your feet. Don't stop the beat. I can't stop the beat. I won't stop the beat and go.
Okay, and then same thing. As the beginning, I had the build. I felt this build was a little too long. But like I said, I kind of got tired of making this song after a while, so I kind of got lazy with it. So I probably should shorten this up before I do release it, if I do. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like it still sounds okay, but I do feel like it's a little bit too long, so I may shorten it up a little bit. But here's the build. It's the same exact thing as the first build, except just a little bit longer. Okay. And the fake out is literally the same exact thing, except instead of psych, I did that little like stop, whatever, I guess. Um, and then what else did I do? I did something else different. Okay, I added this same sweep up I was talking about earlier that I really liked. Gosh, I like that one so much. So yeah, I added that and yeah, here is it again. For the second drop, I just did kind of like a house drum loop, and then I added these little fills. It's pretty basic. But like I said, I got a little bit lazy with it, so I just wanted that basic house drum loop. So I just literally, I think I got these off of Splice. I used a loop, so. Yeah, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, it's pretty basic. I did the same thing as in the drop, like the oh yes, we're going downtown. And I think this is pretty much just like the rest of the song. I didn't really change much. Um, like towards the end of the song. Did I do anything special? Oh, okay. So I added a little bit of low end because it was brought to my attention that there was no low end in the second drop. Then I noticed there wasn't low end in any of the songs, so except for the first drop. So I just added this. I think it's just sub bass. So yeah. What was that? Two. Okay, I think it's just the notes in the drop. Anyway, so I added this sub bass. I can't tell if it sounds really muddy with the drums. I don't think my ear is like fully developed to that. I can't really tell. And I think that's another reason why I haven't like uploaded this is just because like this part I can't really tell. So listen to the second drop real quick. So for the outro, I just pretty much kept the outro. I added that, yeah, I think I put a delay on it to kind of give it that exit effect. And I think I put a riser. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We'll listen to the song all the way through real quick.
Can't stop the beat, I won't stop the beat and go!
Yeah.
so that was the song. So this is song one of my series. This is the Move Your Feet remix. So yeah, hope you guys liked it. So that's it. If you have any comments on what could be better about it or what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, please just let me know in the comments. And if you watched all the way through, please be nice if you want to and give me a thumbs up and possibly subscribe if you feel called to do it. So yeah, that's really it. It was so nice to be here, so nice to film this. It was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see how far in this series I'll get. So yeah, here's video one. So yeah. We'll see you guys in the next video.